Hmm. No, no, is everything all right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just mute this. All right, guys, what's going on? Can you listen to me? Let me know if you can. Tell me if you can listen to me, guys. You're facing some issues as regarding the audio, the screen as well. So let me know if you can see me, if you can listen to me as well. Let me know. Yeah, is everything all right? Yeah. All right, honey. So, guys, what's popping? What's going on? What you've been up to? What you've been up to? Let me know what you guys doing to get your mind busy while staying home, right? You guys staying home probably, I guess. You can see me? All right. Okay. Let me know, guys. Okay, we can listen to you. Perfect. All right, guys. So, I think who actually was in the last live that we had last week, last Tuesday. I think a lot of people that are here, I'm kind of like recognizing Ayani, uh, Louise as well, right? Leticia, I guess. Okay, so I think our last live we talked about should, right? The way we're supposed to use it. And today we're going to be talking about uncountable and countable nouns. All right. Do you guys know anything about this, about countable and countable nouns? Could you tell me what do you know exactly? Because today we're going to be focused on uncountable nouns. All right. So basically, let me see what you got. Oh, your first time here. Okay, Juliani, welcome. Be welcome. You're cooking. All right. Okay, guys. So, yeah, values exactly. So, many and much. All right, Leticia, very good. Okay, what else? What else? Give me more. Come on. I know you guys know a little bit about it. Uh, could you give me a few examples of uncountable nouns? Could you tell me? Very good. Little and few. But today, guys, today we're going to be talking only about uncountable nouns, all right? Not countable, only uncountable. So first, I want to make clear that you guys have to know exactly how to separate them, okay? So basically, the basic foundation that we have to bear in mind is that uncountable nouns, we can't count them, okay? Whereas countable nouns we can count them, whereas uncountable now we can't count. Okay, so uncountable, unfortunately we can't count them. All right, so a few, a little, lot of. All right, those are all quantifiers, guys. All right, very good. Now we've got a milk, rice, water. All right, so this is all, those are all examples of uncountable nouns, right? So usually uncountable nouns are things that we can't count it. We can actually measure them. So we're gonna say much or little, right? I have some rice for now. All right, guys. I have 2 glasses of water. All right, guys. Very good. Excellent. So, guys, now the first thing which has to be very, very clear is that some uncountable nouns that we have in English is not the same for Portuguese. Okay. Uh, the reason being simple English is very different of Portuguese. So sometimes you just have to learn by heart, which means there is no reason being exactly for that. It's just the way the language is. Okay, it's just the way the language was born. So, do you guys can hear me? I think. Okay, so guys, let's just start by giving a few examples, okay? What about uncountable nouns? I want to know exactly how many uncountable nouns you guys know it. So I'm going to give some of those that I use a lot more often, okay? So like blood, gold, music, butter, all right? What else? What else, guys? Come on, give me more. Give me more. Come on. Stay with me. Come on, chat with me, guys. You have to interact with me. What else? Very good, Marcus. Well done. Music. What about feelings? Can we actually measure feelings? Can I say one happiness? Can I say two excitements? Can I say that? Milk, milk is uncountable. I mean, is I mean that you pronounce milk is uncountable. Okay. Usually, liquids in general are liquids is uncountable. Okay, so um, water, milk, juice. What else? What else? What is sorrow? Time, sorrow, love, joy. Very good. Uh, we talk about sports, emotions. Very good. Money. All right, guys. So remember, we pronounce money, money, not money. All right. What else? What about luggage? Can I count luggage? Can I say two luggage? Can I say three luggage? Rice, very good. So rice, pasta, sugar, salt, wine, oil, sleep. You can't count sleep, though you can count naps, right? You take naps. Okay, so very good, excellent. Okay, so and all right, very good, excellent. So I'm gonna give you a few words that I've got here, okay? And you told me already. So blood, goat, music, happiness, excitement, advice. What about advice, guys? This is a very common word. We talked about advice, I think, a little bit in the last class. What about advice? Can we count advice? Can we count advice? What about advice? Come on, let me know. Tell me in the chat. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Can we count advice? Can we count advice? Can we? No. All right. Excellent. We can't. Okay. We just can't because advice is something which is uncountable, right? So you could say a piece of advice. You could say a piece of advice if you want to. Information as well. Well pointed, Cardini, is uncountable. Is uncountable. So usually you could say a piece of advice, a piece of information. All right. It really depends the way you speak it. Okay. Uh, all right, perfect. What else? I'm gonna give him more. So luggage, baggage, butter. Do you know what is butter? If you don't know what is butter, just ask me. All right. Now power, we can count as well. Currency, money, rice, sugar, gas. All right. Progress, progress, progress is uncountable as well. Behavior. Okay. What about trouble? Is trouble countable? I don't think so, right? So trouble is not countable as well. Information. So we've got a lot of words here, okay, guys? So the key aspect here is that you can measure by counting it. You just can quantify. All right. Yeah, Nutella is kind of like a uncountable as well. It's like butter, isn't it? I love Nutella, by the way. Now, guys, how can we use it? Uncountable nouns, because uh, you're gonna use it using are, like uh, there are a bunch of butter. Is that correct? Or should I say there's plenty of butter, or there's lots of butter? Okay, so we always have to treat uncountable nouns as a third person, like we would use for he, she, it. Is that correct? What do you guys think? So far, so good. Can you get me? Can you get me? So basically, like I'm gonna give you a few examples that we've got here. Okay, so uh, like let's say that I say to you, this news is very important. Okay, it's very important. So if you take into account is very important. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you exactly, Rebecca, what is plenty. Okay, all right. So is we're gonna treat as a third person. So you could say there isn't much water here. There isn't much water there. All right. So always third person. Third person. All right. Are you following me or not? Come on, guys. Let me know. Luck is uncountable as well because you can't count it. You just can measure actually. Okay. So what about another sentence? Your luggage, your luggage looks heavy, right? Your luggage looks heavy. Okay. Much is for uncountable. So the classic and the old fashioned, actually a little bit, even a little bit cheesy question is, how much is it? Remember this question, and you're gonna dive into this easily. How much is it? How much is for measuring but not counting. So how much is it? All right. So very, so much, and two can be, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, guys, a lot of questions. Just wait for it. I'm gonna explain everything. All right. Luggage, luggage is like baggage. So it's like a lot of suitcases. These are a bunch of suitcases together. You know, when you travel, you've got to pack a lot of different suitcases. So luggage is the overall idea. Did you get it? So now, guys, we talked about uh, different uncountable nouns and treating as a third person. Okay. So, guys, I'm gonna put it right here. Luggage is like suitcases, a lot of suitcases. So, bagagem, yeah, malas. Thank you, Luisa. So now let's go back here. Come on, stay with me, keep with me. So, first, we've got a lot of different uncountable nouns, something that we can actually measure but not count. Then we're gonna treat as a third person. If you are following me and if you understood everything I said, please give me a punch. Come on, guys, give me a punch. Do you already know? You already know the sign. Give me a punch if you got me the overall idea until here, okay? Because now we're gonna level up a little bit, okay? So tell me, if you understood, give me a punch, give me a punch, give me a punch. So third person, and a lot of things we can't count. Okay? Give me a punch. Come on. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah, come on. Come on. We've got we've got let me check. All right, guys, we've got 19 people here online. I want to see everyone interacting. Come on, guys, 19 people here, and we've got only like 10 people interacting with me. Come on, guys. Let me know if you are here. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Very good, excellent. Okay, so now I kind of like had put in a basket a few uncountable nouns that usually we take for granted that are countable because we think in Portuguese, but it's actually uncountable in English. All right. So if I were you, I would write it down, grab a piece of paper, write it down exactly because this is going to get a little bit messy. Okay. So the first one is furniture. Furniture. Furniture is uncountable. Furniture is uncountable. Okay. So I'm gonna write it down everything and you take notes, guys. You take notes, okay? So furniture is uncountable. News is uncountable as well. Okay. Uncountable. I know in Portuguese it looks like countable, but in English is uncountable. Advice, as I told you guys, okay, is uncountable as well. Okay, information, although in Portuguese might be countable, in English it's uncountable. Okay, and trouble as well. And trouble. Time, it really depends. Time depending on the situation, Luisa, could be countable and uncountable. So I try to do this. I tried to do this before several times, so I could count it. But you could say there is no much time left, which would be uncountable as well. It really depends on the situation. Okay, but we're gonna get there. Okay, now it's key and essential that you guys notice that when we use uncountable nouns, we can't use it a or an. Like I've got an apple, okay? Because it's not singular, all right? We treat as a third person. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. All right. So you could say he was having trouble with work. Okay, or he was facing, I think is even better. He was facing some trouble while working, right? He was facing some trouble while working. Now, uh, for some things, we can actually go around the whole situation, and instead of using as an uncountable noun, we could use as a countable noun, but but it's like going around the whole situation. So instead of saying news, there is news or something like there isn't much news. There's lots of news. You could say a piece of news. Always wall. You can count one wall, two walls, right? I think it's countable, guys. So usually we have to kind of reflecting the idea, okay? All right. So a piece of news, you could say, instead of say there isn't much water, you could measure by bottle of water. So a bottle of water, okay? Instead of saying like bread, we can count bread as well. We couldn't say one bread, two bread, three breads. This is incorrect, okay, guys? So usually we use a loaf of bread, okay? Yeah, trouble is the same as problem. Trouble, problem. Yeah, it's quite the same meaning. Now, what about luggage? If luggage is like baggage, right? Which means malas, okay? And we can count, you could say a suitcase, which is a singular, only one suitcase, okay? So let's say I've got a lot of baggage, okay? A lot of baggage, um, plenty of baggage, and then I've got like a suitcase, like a suitcase. Let's say this is a suitcase, okay, guys? Let's pretend this is a suitcase, all right? Because this is actually a handbag, all right? But basically, this is the overall idea. What about advice? We can say, I'll give you advice, but you could say, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, or you could say a few tips, or some tips. Some tips is even better, right? Okay, a cup of juice. Cup of juice, exactly. Okay, guys, so here I'm teaching you how to go around. Don't forget to take notes, okay? Who is writing that? Who is jotting down everything that I'm saying? I want to know. Yeah, me too. I need to buy the suitcase as well. All right, so what about information? What about information? We can say information, one single information, but you could say a report where you give information, but just kind of like in a singular way, right? What about music? What about music, guys? I'm pretty sure you know the sense. Okay, let me know. Chat with me. Come on, interact with me, guys. Now I've been talking a lot. If I have to use to go around music, what could I say? Can you tell me? Can you tell me the luggage price? How much is the luggage? Would you say, right? Um, People and person, what is uncountable and countable? All right, guys. So people and person. People is the plural form of person. Okay. So person is only one. We're just gonna use it persons when it's something very, very extremely formal. Okay. But usually we say people, and people are countable. Person is countable as well. All right, but it's singular. Music, perfect, isn't countable, but you could say instead of music, a song, couldn't you? You could say a song, right? What about rice? You can count rice, but you could say a grain of rice. You can count sand as well, que significa areia, certo? Sand igual areia. Have you guys ever seen that movie Sands of Time? Sands of Time. So you can't count sand. So you're gonna say a grain of sand. Music's uncountable, very good, and song is countable. You can say there are a lot of songs there, right? There is one song, so different songs, okay? Basically, okay? A grain of sand. Very good, guys. Very good. Excellent. Now, instead of saying furniture, which is mobilia, right? Okay. You could say a table, a chair, right? A chair, couldn't you? Chair. You could say a bed, couldn't you? Could you say a couch? Could you say a couch? All right. Are you guys following me? Come on, guys. Let me know if you understand everything that I'm saying right here. Okay. This is very important. So please, if you understand exactly what I'm saying, if you're following me, if you keep it up, come on. Yeah, already. Come on, Talis. You already know. So give me a punch. Give me a punch. Give me a punch. Give me a punch. Come on. Give me a punch. Give me a punch, guys, if you understand everything that I'm saying right here. Come on, guys. Yeah, give me a punch. Come on. Grazielli, people and person, they're both countable, right? They are both countable. Come on, give me a punch. Give me a punch. Come on, guys. We've got like 19, 20 people watching it. 14 now. So let me know exactly. Let me know exactly if you're following me. Okay? Interact with me, guys. Come on. All right. Very good, Hayani. Perfect. Okay. Now, for uncountable nouns, when we have to measure something, we're going to use little, much, lots of, lot of, and plenty. Now, we're going to start with little and a little, right? So first, the pronunciation, if you can, I'm going to give you some time so you can repeat after me at your house, all right? So with British accent, we're going to say little, little, little. T is like t, 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 t. Whereas American accent should be little, little, little. Do you guys remember that movie Stuart Little? So little, all right? Now, we've got two different ways. A little and little. A little and little. If I say to you, we've got little time and we've got a little time, what's the difference? We've got little time and we've got a little time. What's the difference? Little, 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 Graciela. It's just a different way of pronouncing it, okay? Sorry, guys, it's fucking little, little, all right? Little significa um pouco, galera. Significa um pouco, tá? Então a gente vai usar little para pouco, tá bem? No, few is not for uncountable, all right, Luisa? I'm afraid to say that few is for countable and little for uncountable. Thanks for asking me, all right? All clear? So little, little for uncountable, uncountable. So far, so good. I hope I helped you. All right. Now, we've got two different meanings right here. Okay. A little, when we say a little, it means in a positive way that I still have some. Okay. So if I say to you, come on, let's grab a drink. We still have a little time before the move starts. Okay. In this sentence, would mean that we still have time, plenty of time to have a drink, to sip a little bit, having a banter, and then go and watch a movie. All right. Now, if you say to me, come on, hurry up, we've got a little time. Come on, hurry up, we've got a little time. It means that we don't have enough time available. Okay, so we should hurry up. So every time we say a little, should be in a positive way, positive. Whereas just little, it's kind of like negative. All right. So I'm going to write it down right here so you guys can take a notice. All right. You can take notes. So hurry up. Hurry up. It's exactly like this. Hurry up. We've got a little time. So it's something negative. We don't have time enough. Okay. And here, on the other hand, when I say we still have a little time, it means that we still have a little time to have a drink, maybe a sip, enjoy ourselves. Okay, so a little. Just always remember, a little should be like full positive sentence in a positive way. All right. No problem, Hayani. Okay. Now, Luisa, usually when you offer something, you're gonna say, "Can you get me some water? Can you get me some water?" Okay. But we are going to talk about some, any in another lesson. All right. But just to clear your doubt, we usually say, "Can you get me some water?" And would be way better if you could say. Uh, could you get me some water? All right. The meaning of hurry up is like pressa. Pô, acelera, vamos aí, vamos aí, vamos aí, vamos aí. All right, guys? Okay, very good. Now, all clear, all good. Let's go to much. So much means like a lot, all right? But usually we're going to use much for questions and for negative sentences. So the classic and traditional one that we always that we always use it and everyone teaches is how much is it? How much is it? Which means how much is it? Okay. Mainly we use for negative and questions. Okay. So you could say there's no much. Uh, there's too much sugar in it. Do you know why here we are using too much? Because too with double O, besides of being também, de significar as well, também, also, pode ser também de exageradamente. That's the greatest difference between so and too. So it's kind of like negative. It's like when I say, look, you're too smart, you're too fast. Significa, poxa, você é muito rápido, você é tão rápido que não sei se é bom. Now, when I say you are so fast, é algo bom, é mais neutro, tá bem? Então, to, ele vai ter sempre essa conotação de exceder. You're exceeding, okay, the expectation of somebody else, okay? How much is that backpack? Okay, how much is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting, Grazielli. Yeah, this is because this is a little bit more advanced. All right, guys, I'm giving you all that I've got. So let's keep rolling. So another example for how much. You could say, how much water is in the ocean? Is in the ocean. How much water is in the ocean? How much money do you carry with you? Okay, how much money do you carry with you? Do you carry with you? How much money, or you could say, sorry guys, it was a something here. So you could say, I didn't add much salt. I didn't add much salt. Yeah, excellent. You could say that cell phone is too expensive. Now, guys, we're gonna use usually much for questions and for negatives. So you could see it much for positive sentences, but it's really full. Okay, it's not that common. Now, for positive sentences, quando a gente quer falar que tem uma quantidade muito grande, a gente vai usar usually, commonly, lots of or a lot of. Okay, so you could say a lot of luck, a lot of luck, or lots of luck. Or do you guys know that this meaning right here, LOL, which is lots of laugh, right? Lots of laugh. So a lot of and lots of, you're gonna use it with positive sentences. Okay, it's way more natural than using with much, right? So a lot of time, lots of sugar, lots of information, a lot of salt, a lot of luck. Okay, are you guys following me? Are you guys following me? Guys, if you understand exactly what I'm saying, if you follow me, give me a punch. Come on, guys, we are almost done here. We're almost done. Give me a punch. Give me a punch. So, just giving an overall idea that we had already, okay? So, first thing, uncountable nouns, we can count them, you can measure them. So we're gonna use the third person, right? The third person, like he, she, and it. So is, all right. So there is much water, there is much sand, there's lots of uh, water. Okay, so always third person. All right. Now, we've got some. So the third topic we talked about lots of things. Yeah. So lots is also for countable nouns, guys. All right, you make me very proud of you. Okay, lots of puns there. Yeah, thank you. So, uh, we could go around, instead of saying news, you could say piece of news. You could say a loaf of bread. Oh, Virginia, that's a really, really, really essential question, right? Usually, me, myself personally, I use Cambridge Dictionary. Cambridge Dictionary. You just go over the internet and type Cambridge Dictionary, and you should not translate. Try to find a dictionary where there's everything in English. You've got to get the overall idea. Yeah, it's in English, English, in English, English, Virginia. Now, come on, let's go back. Let's go back. Focus. So, first one, uncountable nouns. Second, we treat as a third person, right? Third, we can go around, instead of saying news, we could say a piece of news. We could either say a bottle of water. Instead of saying luggage, we could say a suitcase. Instead of saying rice, we could say a grain of rice. All right, guys, I'm gonna type it. I'm gonna type it the name at the end of the class. All right, I promise you. I promise you. So just keep focus. Focus on me. Focus on me. All right. I'm gonna type it at the end of the class. All right. I'm gonna type it for you. But focus, focus, maintain focus here. All right. So now furniture we can count as well, but a table you can count, a chair you can count, a couch you can count. Okay. Now, when we have like pouco, okay, uh, we're gonna use it little or a little. All right. So little for negative sentences like we haven't got, we've got little time, so we have to hurry up. Então, tipo, a gente tem pouco tempo no sentido negativo mesmo, tá? A gente tem pouquíssimo tempo. Now, you could either say, just a minute. We've got a little time before the movie, so we should get a drink. Então tem pouquinho de tempo, okay? So this was the fourth topic, and then the fifth one, which is much. How much is it? There's too much sugar. All right, we didn't spend much money. Okay, so usually with negative and questions. Now, lots we're gonna use for positive. So it's the sixth topic that we just dived into. Okay. So a lot of luck, lots of time, a lot of thought, lots of information. All right. Now, we've got the last topic, which is plenty. Have you ever heard about plenty before? Plenty means enough or more than enough. Okay, is sufficient, adequate. So I could say for you, there's no need to hurry. We've got plenty of time. There's no need to hurry. We've got plenty of time. So basically, what I'm saying é, pô, a gente tem tempo suficiente, não precisa se apressar. A gente tem tempo suficiente, okay? The same thing is, let's say I'm cooking, all right? I'm on a date, and then let's say my date is kind of like it's concerned about how much food we're gonna have it. And then I said to her, look, there's plenty of food for two. There's plenty of food for two. So the meaning behind of it significa que, pô, tem comida suficiente para dois. Tem comida suficiente, ok? Então, geralmente é suficiente ou mais que suficiente até, ok? Now, if I say to you, there's plenty of coffee for two, significa que a gente tem café suficiente para duas pessoas. Alright, guys? So, we can use plenty. I'm going to give you a few examples right here. All right. So plenty, plenty. All right. Now, guys, so far so good. All clear. Could you understand the overall idea of this class? We've got plenty of time. Plenty of. Okay. Always plenty of. Plenty of. Plenty of. Plenty of. We have plenty of juice. Very good. Give me, come on, guys. Now, just to wrap it up and to wrap it up our lesson, give me some examples here in the chat. Okay, give me some examples. Come on, I want to see it. If you could learn something, all right? Let me know. Let me know. Come on. I'll read everything through it. Come on, guys. I'll be waiting. Plenty of rice. Yeah, awesome. We have plenty of time. There's plenty of water for everyone. Excellent. I have plenty of information for my book. Plenty of water. We have plenty of food. Excellent. Well done. Well done, girls. Well done. I think we just got girls now here chatting with me. Oh, Robert as well. All right. Plenty of beef. There's. There's. There's, there is, or there are. Okay. Now, guys, I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes just to check in if you've got any doubts. So if you've got any doubts, let me know now. All right. Just type in. There's plenty of soda in the fridge. there's there's plenty. Okay, guys, there's plenty of snack for me. Okay, you can cut off A, but excellent. Well done, Hayani. There's plenty of soda in the fridge. There is. Você pode falar assim também, gente. I've got plenty of food for me. Okay, I've got uh, we've got plenty of room for everyone in this house. There's plenty of Nutella. The bread. All right. You really like Nutella, don't you? Oh my. Me too. It's very tasty, isn't it? It's way better than chocolate cream. Actually, I really like peanut butter cream. All right. And jam, fruit jam. Yeah, it's my favorite. So, guys, all right. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed my class. If you liked, all right, just to wrap it up, give me a punch. Give me a punch. Give me a punch. Give me a punch. Give me a punch if you enjoy it. Come on. Give me a punch. Give me a punch, guys. If you enjoyed this lesson, all right. If you enjoyed this, if was helpful to you, give me a punch. Give me a punch. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're making your teacher very proud of you. Oh, all right. So the last question: is there any difference between lot of and lots of? No, there is no difference in between. It's exactly the same thing. All right, the same meaning. It's very informal, natural, and useful to use it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here. So if you can check out our course in ChatClass Brazil, we have an amazing course with plenty of information and knowledge for you to level up your English, to improve your English, to get going. You know, So guys, subscribe to our course. It's really uh, it's really an amazing and useful course. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. Yeah, next week we're gonna have more lessons. Yeah, thank you, Hayani. Thank you, Hayani. Thank you, Luisa. Thank you a lot. Thank you, guys. Uh, thank you a lot, Marcus. Thank you, everyone, guys. Thank you. So just check out our course. Uh, you're gonna have plenty of information there. If you want to improve your English as well, if you want to get going, and in a few months or even earlier, start speaking properly, go check that out. All right, guys. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. Stay home. Stay safe. Okay. And that's it. Have a great week ahead, and see you around, guys. Bye bye.